sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Chargers and the Panthers, next on Madden Football.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Whoa. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season out, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020. Herbert going to throw on this first play. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. 67 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
1st and 10. Tight end, the motion man to the right. Now the free agent pickup from Baltimore. It's Gus Edwards. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. Again, it's Edwards. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Vlad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Panthers coming out, and they're led by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Rocky rookie season for the #1 overall pick out of Alabama. But, Greg, here's the guy the Panthers hope can get this franchise going in the right direction.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Young. He's got a man. It's the former Steeler, Deontay Johnson.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker, on to punt. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Chargers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a 1st down. Now, Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Pistol here for Herbert. Brought in by the tight end, Hayden Hurst with the catch. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. Take the handoff. Now Herbert. This one complete to Palmer. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Edwards now on first and 10. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's the rookie from Georgia. It's Ladd McConkey. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Los Angeles. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. From the gun, it's Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances.
Oh, the ball's out. The Panthers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The Panthers offense ready to take over for their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. This throw left side taken in by Johnson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. Tremble comes in motion. On first down is Young. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. They'll go play action with Young. Short one there, caught by Tremble. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Here's Young to throw. Open man is Johnson. He's got him. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. They'll motion over Thielen. A second down throw for Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now Young. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Carolina. That is first touchdown of the new year. Now the try for an extra point. He He's got it. Panthers move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to only about the 23. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Now Herbert. Pass to the tight end Hurst. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On the ground, it's Edwards. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Play is made there by D.J. Waddle. Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing, Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. We are through 1. 7-3 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. On play action, now Herbert. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. Herbert. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Herbert to the air again. That'll be taken in by Edwards. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. We'll try and run for the 1st down with Edwards. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, L.A.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
On 1st down, Herbert. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution.
It is brought in the end zone. D.J. Chark. Touchdown, Chargers. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense and Deontay Johnson getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Tremble comes in motion. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Play action now. It's Herbert. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here.
And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. That's Palmer, the man in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and the Chargers have the 1st down. Herbert makes the read, decides to hang on. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, give to Edwards. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. On 3rd down, here's Edwards. He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A 1st down picked up as they are getting close.
And the Chargers 1st down.
Now it's Herbert. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. DJ Chark. Touchdown, LA. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Panthers offense ready to take over once again. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. Throwing is Young. Here comes the screen to Brooks. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. The motion man is Johnson. On 1st and 10, here's Young. He'll look underneath here for Brooks. And he's going to be taken down as we hit a 2-minute warning here in this first half. 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Young. He'll get this into the hands of Thielen. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Young. The throw on the run is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Here comes Johnny Hecker back to the field for another punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Edwards. Into the secondary. Past the 15. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. This throw taken in by Hurst. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the gun, it's Herbert. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Hill. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This fielded at about the 9. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And not only a heck of a return, but it changes a little bit of the coach's strategy. You're thinking he's just going to sit on this score. He's willing to take it into the locker room for the half. All of a sudden now you get a big return. You got a short field. And this offense has a chance to steal some points here before halftime.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Shotgun now for Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Herbert to throw. And this ball intercepted by J.C. Horn. Oh, big hole left side. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Herbert now on first down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where it was the visiting Bucks who were able to come in and win one on the road. Chris Godwin, well over 100 yards receiving with 3 touchdown catches. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. Jahan Dotson, a touchdown catch in the victory. We saw a strong first half out of the Alabama man and former #1 selection, Bryce Young. He was on point, throwing a touchdown pass to help his guys take the lead into the break. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The next drive about to start. We'll remind you what's coming up here in week 2. A couple of good ones to look forward to. 2 good young quarterbacks going at it later tonight in Houston. The Bears and Texans at NRG Stadium. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, as the New Look Falcons head to Philadelphia to take on the Eagles. Kickoff there, 8:15 Eastern Time. A big one there to start the second half. 38 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Young to throw on 1st and 10.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Here's Young. He finds the big tight end, Trumbull. And he's going to have the Panthers first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
First and 10 of the 21-yard line.
To throw is Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
21-yard line.
They motion a receiver right. On second down, Young. That's caught. It's Miles Sanders. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4.
Third and 4.
Now Young. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
On the bootleg, it's Young. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And third down coming up.
3 yards to go.
Young. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Panthers.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Mevis, good on the extra point. Panthers will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Here's first and 10. Now, a handoff to Edwards. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And this is going to make the play caller happy. Good run. 8 yards. Much more manageable third down coming up. Throw it. Herbert. Now a screen set up for Edwards. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On first down, Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on second and 4. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2. They'll come up to third and 3. They'll run it with Edwards. Fighting for the marker. He loses the football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw, Young. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
He's going to be hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Take the handoff. Now Herbert. He runs with it. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Herbert now on 1st down. This one complete to Palmer. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Again, zone read. It's Edwards. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. On play action. Now Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Ladd McConkey! Touchdown, Los Angeles. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Miles Sanders. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Young. That's to the rookie from South Carolina, Xavier Legette. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Receiver in motion, going right. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and run here with Sanders.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run here.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Pistol here for Herbert. That's to the tight end, Hurst. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Herbert to the air again. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Herbert keeping it on the zone read. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A gain there of 21. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll stick to the ground. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. They'll run. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground with Sanders. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Out of the shotgun, Young. A short one there, caught by Tremble. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. Important punt here in this tie game late. Davis to return it. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. Now it's Herbert. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. That was some good downhill running to get him about 6 yards and set up a much more manageable 3rd down. Now a play fake. Herbert. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Open man's got it. That's Chark. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Edwards. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Edwards. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. Edwards. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it is 4th and goal. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Back to throw, Young. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10. Now he takes off. And Young will have a 1st down into the slide to avoid the contact at the end of the play. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Got a man. That's Leggett. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to potentially send us to overtime. He banged this one, and he's got it. Gets it from long distance. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Edwards. And not a whole lot there. Up to about the 25. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Young to throw on 1st down. Catch made right side by Thomas.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Young. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. 14 yards on the pickup there.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That's over the middle and caught by Leggett. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Young with a give to Sanders. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll motion over Thielen. A 2nd down throw for Young. That's complete. It's Sanders. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one. Of course they would have loved to finish this with a touchdown, of course, but this is the next best thing. You come out here in overtime, you get the early lead going up by 3, and now you put it on your defense. Can they come up with 1 stop to win this football game?
Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now a 1st throw here in overtime. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Coming free is Chark. He's got it.
Complete to DJ Chark. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Pass brought in by Chark. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now Herbert again. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Herbert to the air again. This throw taken in by Hurst. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7. He's got his tight end. That's Hurst. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, L.A.
A gain of 16 yards.
Herbert to the air again. That's to the tight end, Hurst. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll give it to Dobbins.